don't just set an alarm. Don't just set an alarm. Make a title for your alarm. Make a title for your alarm, because when that alarm goes off and you look at your phone, it's going to tell you right then to get in the zone. So this is what I want you to do, Austin. Your alarm for to get up in the mornings now, your title is get in the zone. Get in the zone, because you got to train yourself every morning to get in the zone, You know, I got alarms, and you know what they are, right? At 10 o'clock, eat big, right? Eat big. Don't eat small. Don't eat little. Eat big, right? Eat big. So not only do I got to eat big, right? And then my next one's eat big, right? And then the first thing in the morning when my alarm goes off in the morning is get to the grind. Get up, get out of bed, and get going.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna fly, take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground, and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free.
Yesterday was MLK Day.
Yes,
so,
it was.
How was that parade that you ran?
Parade was phenomenal. Diverse. It was just great, man. It's a great feeling to come together and, you know, become the dream. So it was just a wonderful thing to see everybody come out, the whole town come out, and just to give back, you know, to Dr. Martin Luther King and a lot of founders before us. You know, just giving back to them what they gave to us. So it was phenomenal.
I wanted to.
Phenomenal.
Was there a big turnout?
It was a great turnout. It was bigger and better, man. Every year, you know, we switched the route for the parade. Instead of coming down Main Street, now we go from P Street and Martin Luther King, come back around, and we end up at the community center where we had a great after program. So it was just really great. It was a bigger turnout than last year, and that's what we want. You know, just for it to continue to grow. So it was great.
I wanted to come, but I had to cover for you because you were at the parade.
Well, thank you so much for covering me. You know, the team for covering me, and, you know, just Carter County Dodge for allowing me to be, you know, a participant in the parade, but also, you know, to give back to our community and become, you know, a board member for HFV Wilson Community Center that hosted the event. So it was just great, man. So what's up, team Carter County Dodge? I appreciate you, Austin. So I thank y'all so much. Absolutely. You know, the community is big, man. You know, our whole organization is based off our community. You know, what we do, what our image is, you know, how we get back to our community. You know, so we can not only, you know, help you guys get your dream car, but, you know, we can also, you know, volunteer at the, you know, local football games and, you know, volunteer for, you know, the local Boy Scouts and stuff like that. And we're huge on that. You know, not only me, but our whole team, our whole organization. Just for me,
Even
America's
if
team.
you 99 times out of 100, that still leaves.
One time. One time. Yeah.
Yeah.
One time.
Even if they
Yeah, man. Yeah. There you go, bro.
still leaves.
Yes.
Last
night,
The Cowboys are now 1-8 versus Tom Brady.
1-8.
All time.
All time, 1-8, and beat his butt too last night. It wasn't just a win; it was a big win.
First half,
You know,
they smoked them.
Smoked them. We was dubbing them in the first half, man, and that's what got us. We had to get a jump start. We had to get a jump start. If we wouldn't have got a jump start last night, as you can tell, Tom Brady was coming back. You know, he scored 14 points like it wasn't nothing, but yeah, man, go Cowboys. Hey, everybody out there, go Cowboys. America's team, go Cowboys. All my friends on Facebook last night that was talking mess. All my friends that text me last night, go Cowboys. Yeah.
You know, our episode 11 was named R.I.P. Dallas Cowboys.
R.I.P.
Right?
Dallas Cowboys. I kept looking at that too, man. I didn't even watch it last night. I was going through Loosely Business on YouTube, man, and I see R.I.P. Dallas Cowboys. So I skipped that episode. I kept on pushing, man.
I did it for you.
Hey,
we jinxed
appreciate
them.
it. Hey, that's
I jinxed
it. Hey, Dallas Cowboys is back, man. You know what? You know what's next?
Who are they playing next?
Super Bowl.
I thought they played the 49ers next.
They play the 49ers, man. One of my nephews, actually, I'm going to shout out to you right now, man, Cortland Warren, that texted us last night talking crap about the Cowboys, man. He's a 49er fan. You know, where y'all at? He was talking crap the whole game, but you just forgot about something. Dallas Cowboys play y'all next Sunday, bro. It's time to get it.
I don't know. Brock Purdy's looking pretty sturdy out there.
Man, yeah, he looking sturdy right now, though. Cowboys, we in there, man. Hey, he looking steady, but when the defense come, he going to be on the ground.
Yeah. Michael Parsons is an animal.
Yeah.
Michael Parsons is an animal.
It's just straight animal, man. Yeah, I thought he was hurt again last night, but he shook it off.
He played injured, didn't he?
Yeah, he played injured. So he shook it off, though. He got hit in I think the shin. Did something probably. Just bruised him up real good. But
That's part of it.
That's part of it, man. That's football.
Millions of dollars.
Grown man sport. Grown man sport, yeah.
Well, Dak Prescott had five touchdowns.
Had 5 touchdowns. He did a phenomenal job last night, man.
Let's read through the stats real
Yeah,
quick.
it was really good last night.
I'm a stats guy.
Yeah. Get the numbers ready, man.
Hey, Lakers beat the Rockets. Let's see if LeBron carried the whole team. Yep, LeBron had 48, 9, and 8.
48, 9, and 8.
It takes 48 points for them to beat the Rockets.
Animal.
Okay. Cowboys, 31-14.
Yeah, man.
All right. Dak Prescott, 305, 4 touchdowns. Or 25 for 33, 305, 4 touchdowns, no picks.
Ain't that something?
Tony Pollard, 77 rushing yards. Zeke, 27 rushing yards. The man's the most overrated running back.
Keep giving it to Pollard.
Yeah, Pollard's
Keep giving it to Pollard, man. Keep giving it to Pollard. Pollard hit the edges last night. Was out of there a couple times.
All right. Tom Brady, 351, 2 touchdowns. He threw it 66 times.
He made it 66 times.
They only had 50 yards rushing. That's probably why.
That's why.
Can't run the ball. You got to throw it.
Got to throw it. Yeah, 56 times, man. Shoo-wee. That's a lot.
It's a lot.
Should have threw it 106 times to beat us. Hey, go Cowboys.
Yeah, they needed a few more possessions.
Yeah, man. We looking all right, bro.
Here's a rule that'll.
Even if they
I'm gonna
Talking
wrap it up
about.
and just say something to.
I figure we might do a little laughing this morning.
Yeah, we need always a good laugh. We need a good laugh.
I'm gonna wrap it up and just say something to all the new up and coming dreamers and artists that are in the room tonight. I want to let you know that there is a definitive blueprint that you can follow to achieve success, prosperity, longevity, and peace of mind. It's a blueprint, and I followed it my whole career. It's very simple. It's 3 things. You just do these 3 things. Pay your taxes, mind your business, and keep Will Smith's wife's name mouth. I'm gonna wrap it
Eddie
up.
Murphy's
Just say
classic.
something to all the new up and coming dreamers and artists that are in the room tonight.
Oh, man. I'm glad he's back. He just made a movie, didn't he?
Yeah, he just made a movie.
I know he made
He
Coming
did.
to America.
Yeah,
The second
coming to
one.
American too, but he made another movie too. I can't think of the name of it, but yeah, he made another movie, man. Eddie Murphy is just, I love Eddie Murphy, man. He's just so funny and just so humble, man. Just humble and nonchalant about everything. Like, I can never tell if he's gonna tell a story or tell a joke. I don't know.
He's kind of like Dave Chappelle in the fact that he went away at the top.
Yeah.
And then just took a break.
Just took a break.
Get
Yeah,
away from the whole Hollywood scene, the craziness.
yeah, came back, man. Probably like he said, man, he was probably minding his business. You know what I mean?
Probably
Yeah, paying his taxes and minding his business.
got his head around some stuff he didn't really like, so he
Yeah.
decided I'm gonna dip for a little
He
bit.
dipped a little bit.
Just like Dave Chappelle.
Yep. Yeah, that's crazy. It's neat though, man, to see those guys, you know what I'm saying, leave the scene and come back, and you never really know that they're gone. Never really know that they're gone. And I think a lot of times in life, man, that's what you got to do. You got to take a break a little bit. And I say take a break. You ain't really got to leave what you're doing, but just take a few breaks in between. I think, man, a lot of times you can wear yourself out. Really. Just like you said, you got a lot of dreamers and artists, man, that are in the room tonight. That are dreaming about these things and wondering why and trying to figure out how to get there. Go hard, man. Go hard and give yourself time. I think everybody needs to have time.
I think it's just finding out what your priorities are in life and
Yeah,
making sure
have
that you
to.
understand them. And like for instance, Eddie Murphy and Dave Chappelle have made probably hundreds of millions of dollars at that point.
Mhm.
So money's not their priority. Like I know Dave Chappelle went and bought a farm in Ohio. He wanted to raise his family there. I don't know. I know Eddie Murphy. I think he's married, and
Mhm.
I'm sure his family was a priority. But taking that time to make sure that your family is a priority versus, still chasing the money when 100. I'm gonna tell you guys, even though I have said that I want to be a billionaire, I've kind of amended that a little bit. But the difference in 100 million and a billion for 99.9% of the population is minuscule. It's zero.
Mhm.
So if you get 100 million chasing that billion, if the journey isn't going to make you happy, it's not worth it. Overdoing yourself and putting yourself out on the brink, find something else that's going to help. Obviously, you have to maintain that, have to maintain your lifestyle to be able to support your family, but doing some of these things that got you there sometimes aren't necessary anymore. That's why you see, the Marvin Hagler quote. It's hard to get up and run at 5 a.m.
Yeah.
in the cold when you're waking up in silk sheets. That's why,
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather's an anomaly. They're able to go 50-0 and make all those hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's still doing it, but whether he's training the same or not, or whether Father Time's just getting him, he's made hundreds of millions of dollars, and he hasn't been the same.
Yep.
Ever since he made that money against Floyd Mayweather. Say what you want. I'm a huge Conor McGregor fan.
Uh-huh.
Hasn't been the same.
Same.
Now, we'll see how this comeback looks after he broke his leg, but, if you get to a certain point, your priorities focus, or you
Yes.
shift a little bit, right?
Yes.
You've said before, since you turned 40, you become a baby.
Yeah.
You're more of not saying you weren't a family man before, but you're more of a family man now.
Yeah, for sure.
Your priorities have shifted to, making sure your kids are all right, but they're grown.
Yeah.
But, taking care of your grandkids too, taking care of your family,
Mm-hmm.
taking care of your mental health, taking care of your body, making sure those things are a priority.
Yeah. Yeah. Amen to that. Yeah, amen to that. Just like Austin says, making it a priority. So, let me dissect, what Eddie Murphy said. Pay your taxes, right? Eddie Murphy's a funny guy, right? So everything's funny that he says, but dive into what he's really telling you. Pay your taxes, man. Pay your dues to people. Pay your dues to the time that you need to put into, that workout. Pay yourself back for going out there and working extremely hard. Those are your taxes. When you have to pay closer attention to your kids or your priorities. Those are what he's talking about. And mind your business. What he's talking about is not only necessarily stay out of your business, but mind your business. Mind your business first. Think about you first. Think about what you got going on first. Think about how you can change yourself to be better first before you try to change anything else, like the situation or people around you. And then what was the last thing that he said?
Keep Will Smith's wife's
Yeah. Keep Will Smith's wife name out of your mouth, right? But no, keep everybody's name out of your mouth. Keep not only Will Smith, but everybody's name out of your mouth. We're so quick to judge people. We're so quick to say, well, Will Smith's wife did this, or your wife did that, or your wife did that. Well, what about your wife? What about your situation? What about your business? And that's what he's talking about. Before you go talk about somebody or you say something about somebody, even if it's a joke or not, think about how it makes that other person feel. Think about how it makes that other person in what mood that they are being put in. So those three things right there, really dive into those. But I'm gonna pay my taxes. I'm gonna mind my business. I'm gonna keep Will Smith's wife's name out my mouth.
I think you picked out an important part there that I kind of overlooked too. On the mind your business doesn't just mean ignore what other people are doing and don't
Correct.
talk about it.
Correct.
Tend to your business first. Take
Correct.
care of what is going on in front of you.
Correct.
Because you shouldn't be talking about someone else, and usually in general, but you shouldn't be talking about someone else, especially if you haven't taken care of what's in front of you and your problems.
Correct.
It's just like you shouldn't be giving marriage advice if you've only been married once and it was for 2 months and you got a divorce.
Correct.
You shouldn't be giving marriage advice if you've been divorced 6 times.
That's right.
Just in general, right?
Just in general.
you need to take care of what you can take care of. I mean, yeah, I'm not saying you can't have little nuggets of wisdom here and there, but of course, in general, you want to take advice from the most experienced, most positively experienced people in life.
That's right.
Just like you want to take advice from entrepreneurs who have been in business for 20 years, 30 years, versus someone who just started 3 months ago. There's different areas and aspects of life where you want to take advice from people. So mind your business, tend to your business first. I wanted to bring this up. I said we're going to start laughing a little. We're going to change the tone a little bit. I'm sure you've seen the Tennessee police officer memes by now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I saw a meme. For those of you not familiar, I'm not going to get too in depth on it, but there was a Tennessee police officer, and let's just say she was very giving to the whole department. And apparently, her and her husband were in an open relationship, whatever.
Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of people clowning the husband, like clowning on him on the internet. And then I saw a meme and it said, a lot of y'all are making fun of this guy, but mostly a lot of y'all's wives and husbands are doing the same thing. Y'all don't even know it.
Yeah.
So mind your business.
Yeah.
If you don't know what's happening right underneath your nose, don't go making fun of somebody else, because you could be right in that boat real quick.
Yeah, you can be in that boat real quick, and a lot of us are in that boat real quick because we're too busy minding somebody else's business and not minding our own business.
Too busy right here.
So too busy doing that. So again, that's a good thing. Eddie Murphy said it, man, and he made it funny because really and truly, mind your business. Because when you look back on it, you're gonna laugh at some things and you're gonna get caught up in some things that are not too funny, but really funny is because you didn't mind your business. So mind your business first, just like Austin said, and then move on to somebody else and somebody else's business.
Even if they beat you not.
And pay them taxes too.
Have you ever seen this workout?
Yeah.
No.
What? I mean, the guy's he's kind of buff, but
Yeah, but
I've never seen a workout like that.
no.
That's a homemade contraption if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, that's homemade. It's like he's supposed to be on the other side doing a squat on the other side. But yeah, I don't know what. Is that an incline, decline?
That's what it's like an angular incline or something.
Yeah, man, it's like a decline.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a D. I mean, it's a decline, but
I wanted to show you because you've been working out religiously for a long time.
you don't know how you gonna get out of there. Yeah, how you gonna get? You gotta squeeze up out of there. That's a workout in yourself. Squeezing in there and squeezing out.
You gotta, in order to do that, not everybody can do that. You have to focus on your diet first. You got to do your abs first. You got to get skinny.
Yeah, you got to get skinny
before
first
you can do that.
Before you can even
can do
climb
that.
up
I
in
couldn't
there.
do that.
Yeah, before you can climb up in there. I'm tall though, man, so I ain't trying to squeeze up in that thing, bro. Play it again. Let me see, man. Good Lord. Oh, hey y'all. I do not do this at the gym.
Well, I mean, I guess you'll never drop the bar on you. Almost like a homemade Smith machine.
It is a homemade Smith machine. I think he got it backwards. I think he's supposed to be on the other side, ain't he? Something. Like a hack squat.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I don't know what else to say.
Hey, if that takes you getting the buff like that, bro, right there, do it, y'all.
Well, by looking at him in the profile picture, I think there's a little something else adding to that equation.
Yeah, I'm sure that is. Yeah. Yeah.
A little Liver King special.
It totally messed up.
This is why you don't mess with nature.
Ooh. He tried to ride it though, didn't he?
He did.
He almost had it. That'd been cool as hell if he would have stayed up there on it.
He just stood there.
Yeah.
Or did a flip off of it.
Well, at least he didn't get hurt bad, though. That's funny as crap, though. Practice in the house, huh?
Absolutely, this world needs good people, but this world also needs motherfuckers, and that right there is exactly how you build one. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
You know, he's not wrong. As funny as that is, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong. He is not wrong. Bro.
You need people to be thinkers. You need people to be like the good people of this world. Is what he said. Motherfuckers can be good people.
Yes.
But you need people to get in there and just not give a damn.
No, not at all.
He's headbutting a ram.
A ram, bro. He's headbutting a ram.
Not the truck, an actual ram.
An actual ram. This kid is a thinker right here. Yeah, this kid is a thinker. I don't know, man. Kids nowadays, boy, they super intelligent, super smart. So, yeah, for him to put the helmet on and headbutting around, man, this kid, he in there training, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if he's thinking, but he's training.
Yeah, he's training right now. I don't know. I think he's just having fun with it, man. You know, I think he'll look back at this right here and just have a ball of laughter, man.
He's one of those kids that'll jump off the cliff.
Yeah.
That'll skate on, holding a rope on the back of a car.
Yeah.
Do whatever.
Give him a helmet, man. That's probably his favorite helmet that he do everything with, too. He probably ride his bike with it, go-karts, whatever, four-wheeler. Now in the house headbutting around with it.
Probably try to wear it to football practice, too.
Yeah, probably will. At least he's smart about it, though. At least he ain't just headbutting around. At least he put a helmet on.
Have you ever, tied up with a ram or grabbed one?
No, never have. You?
Yes. My freshman year of high school. So I went to
Where you getting a ram at?
I went to Parish Episcopal, which is a pretty wealthy school.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the granddaughters that went there, she was a senior at the time. Her name, I forgot her name actually, but she was Mary Kay's granddaughter.
Okay.
You know, like the
Mary Kay makeup.
The makeup, yeah. It was her granddaughter, so it was a very nice ranch. And me and one other guy named Chris Brayman got to go there. And it was very nice, but there was 2 rams out running around. And I don't think, they didn't have I think only one of them had the horns. But she asked me and Chris, do you want to get in there? I was like, See, Chris, he's more of the motherfucker.
Right.
He's like, all right, yeah, we'll go. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll go. Well, Chris got demolished. Ooh. He got up there, started messing with him, and they came and hit him in the back of the knees, flipped him up.
Crap.
See, up in the air.
Nope.
Flipped him over.
Nope.
And then, but our objective was we had to go in there and grab it by the horns and then wrangle it down.
Grab life by the horns, y'all.
And,
Austin.
Yeah, that was an interesting day.
Yeah,
Chris got knocked over like 4 times. I stayed more out of the way. I was like, I'm gonna do this smartly, and then Chris just ran at it.
I ran at it. Wow. Yeah, going head to head with a ram, y'all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ram. Built tough. I don't know what movie this is, but I just saw it and it's ridiculous.
Hey! Hey!
Frigid Express, man.
It just gets more random and more random.
Yeah. Amazing.
Turns into Superman.
Yeah.
I've seen this guy in like scary movies and stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I've seen this, man, before. I just can't think of the name of it. I've seen a couple episodes like this.
I mean, I saw another one with him too, but I didn't send it.
Yeah.
The train comes off the track.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I don't know what the hell he was thinking about this.
I don't know what the heck he was thinking. Why would you do that?
What? I mean, what did he think was going to happen?
Oh, no.
Look at the comment. The unemployed friend's Snapchat story at 3 p.m. on a Wednesday. I mean, he's got to know going at that angle that it's going to tip over.
First of all, it's this big old heavy boat. Like, bro, you're better off just...
What'd you do? Back the damn thing in.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the dumbest thing ever. You're on a 4-wheeler. It's not going to stop it for one.
No. I mean, what's wrong with just backing it in?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. You got a tractor up there, first of all.
You do have a tractor.
You got a tractor up there. I don't know where you going. You going to the pond with this pontoon boat?
That seems like a hold my beer type of thing.
That's what it is, right? Yeah, like a mud hole.
He had to have been drunk.
He gotta be.
I don't know where the logic's coming.
Yeah, you gotta be. You got a tractor, man. What?
Watch out. And his name is John Cena.
You a WWE fan?
Yeah, John Cena, man.
John Cena. Watch out. And his name is John Cena.
How bad that would hurt.
Man, that would hurt so bad. That would hurt so bad.
Just think from football when someone fell on your chest.
Yeah,
now,
that would hurt so bad.
That's a horse.
That's a horse.
Yeah.
That would hurt so bad. That's the reason
I
I don't
thought
want
it was a bull, but that's a horse.
Man, that's the reason I don't want to ride no bull or no bronco. I thought about it, but I do not.
Nope.
I do not want the bull to fall on me.
Nope.
I can jump off and probably save myself, but I don't want to get hit with no horns, and I do not want the bull or the horse to fall on me. I'm afraid I'm going to hurt the horse more. I'm going to be so scared, bro. I might hurt the horse or the horse or the bull more. Yeah.
Yeah, until it does that to you.
Yeah, and then no.
You're not, unless you break its leg, you're not hurting the horse.
Yeah.
Watch this. You ever seen these slap competitions?
Man, I've seen these slap competitions. Now there's a new one out that I think Joe Rogan is hosting now.
Dana White.
Yeah. Huh?
Dana White.
Okay, Dana White, yeah.
I think they put that on hold, but look at his face.
I know, bro. Like from a slap.
Yes, I kickbox, but that is dumb.
That is the dumbest shit ever.
It's the dumbest shit. 'Cause you can't roll with it. You gotta sit there.
You gotta sit there and get slapped over. You got this big old burly guy coming with his whole hand, slapping the mess out of you, man.
He comes back and gets the dub.
Oh wow.
The dude whose face was swollen comes back and wins.
Oh wow.
Swole his face up.
Oh wow.
Half his size too. God, you couldn't pay me to do that.
No, what's the rules on it?
This is Sparta.
You walk away from the table? Is that how you lose?
I think like some people get knocked out. I think
Right.
I've only seen clips of it. I don't watch it, but I mean, I think you just have to have your hands on the table and take the
the
impact.
blow.
And
Yeah.
then I think he waved to the guy.
That
I
he's
think
done.
that's why.
Okay. Okay.
Golly.
Yeah. Nope. I do not want to do that at
I think
all.
it's kind of like boxing. You get like a little count.
Yeah. Okay.
And maybe not an official count, but they check on you and make sure you're good.
Right. And then once you say you're done, you're done.
Okay, do you remember that? What's that game where you grab each other's hand? Tennis, right?
Tennis, yeah.
Yeah. Now just imagine that on. You know how bad that starts to hurt. Now imagine your face.
Face, yeah.
You're getting slapped.
Slap over and over and over and over again. Burning like hell. Nope.
I used to have bad anger issues as a kid. So if I ever got
I
slapped
did
on the
too.
back or slapped in the face or something, that would make me 10 times more mad than if I just got punched.
Punch, yeah.
I would rather, even to this day, I'd rather get punched than slapped.
slapped.
If someone slaps me on the back really hard,
Yeah.
I have that visceral reaction to it.
Uh-huh.
And you could not pay me. I would start fighting.
Nope.
It'd be a fight.
I would not be in this league.
Nope. I don't know how much they pay, but it's not enough.
Who even thinks of stuff like this? Crazy. Let's just
White
just
people.
slap each other. White people. She drunk.
She got a concussion now.
Call him.
Show, dude.
Linebacker, University of South Carolina. Go Cox.
You know, like the Monday night intros.
Yeah.
Red Sports Call him. Linebacker, University of South Carolina. Go Cox.
Accused of signing total
Have you seen
gibberish.
this?
I have
This
not.
time it was at the police news conference announcing an arrest in the Tampa serial killings.
We will be charging 4 counts of first-degree murder.
Standing off to the side, apparently translating every word, this woman.
We received
So
over
this lady
5,000
showed
tips
up.
in this case.
acting like she was a sign language translator.
Oh, really?
Was nonsense.
She's just
She waved
doing
her
a bunch of
arms around
random
like
stuff.
Oh,
she was
really?
Jingle Bells, says one outraged sign language expert. The woman, identified as Derlin Roberts, has a string of arrests for fraud. So how did she come to be translating at last week's high-profile police news conference?
I just didn't have to have questions.
Tampa Police Public
Do
Information
they not have a
Steve
vetting
Hagerty
process?
Told me the woman simply showed up out of the blue and offered her services. Tuesday
I mean, she acts like she don't know what she's doing. Like,
this time it was at the police news conference announcing an arrest in the
She's
Tampa
confident.
serial killings.
wow.
We'll be charging 4 counts of first-degree murder.
Standing off to the side, apparently translating every word, this woman.
We received over 5,000 tips in this case.
But it turns out much of what she was signing was nonsense. She waved her arms around like she was singing Jingle Bells, says one outraged sign language.
Oh, man.
Wow.
My thing is, how does the police force, one, not check on her criminal record or check, 'cause maybe she used a fake identity, but even then, they're not going to vet her to see if she actually is a real person. Two, check that, see if she's actually a sign language translator before they just put her on TV.
This is crazy, bro. I mean, what even makes you want to just do this? Like, what? I'm just gonna try to just jump in the news and be a.
They said she had
do sign
several
language.
cases of fraud, so I guess why not, right?
Like, I mean, like anything but this. Like, I don't even,
Just up there doing the damn thing.
yeah, just doing a damn thing on national news. It's like, I mean, you ain't got nothing better else to do.
I guess.
Like, you ain't got nothing better else to do to get on the news and pretend that you know sign language. Like, what makes you sit there and think of some shit like this, bro?
She didn't look at her face. There was no thought in her mind that she was going to get caught.
None.
She
None.
was supposed to be there.
Like,
If most people had that kind of confidence in their life, you know how much they would have been able to accomplish.
a lot.
And that's people with actual skills. She
She
doesn't
got
know
too
what
much
the hell
time
she
on
doing.
her hand.
Exactly.
Bro, you got too much time on your hands for you to sit up and think about you finna go on TV to try to pretend you know sign language.
I wonder how many paychecks she was able to get.
Yeah, I want to know too, man. Not this one, obviously.
No. She got fired after that.
Wow. That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
What are the things that go on in the world that we don't even know about till we start paying attention?
Oh, that's funny.
Look at
She has
this
a granddaughter.
dude. Wait till you see the. No. Look at the top of his head.
You ever done something like that?
Yeah,
Look
oh
at this
yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah, all the time.
She's sitting there gripping, waiting for the ice to come out.
All the time.
Look at the top of his head. Look at this dude.
I tease him all the time. My granddaughter the other day was like, "Papa, you prank us all the time. You try to prank us all the time." I'm like, "No, I don't."
Oh,
Grandma, don't he try to prank us all the time? I'm like, "No,
Suffering
I don't try
always
to prank y'all." My grandkids, no, I'm gonna prank them. They be ready for it too, boy.
Just walking around the corner.
Yeah. They be ready, boy. They be ready. I'm gonna prank them.
Are they like Nerf pranks or what?
Whatever I think of, Nerf pranks, scary pranks, all the pranks.
I know you be pranking people up at work.
Yeah.
Scaring people, popping out.
Yeah.
Scared
man.
the hell out of Daniel the other day.
Oh, scared the boo-boo out of them, man. Scared the boo-boo out of them. So, yeah, man, we do scare tactics, and we got a scared cam, and, you know, we enjoy having fun at work. So I'm gonna be the prankster gangster. Between me and Sam, ain't no telling who finna get you. Jumping out of closets on you, you know.
Lately, it's been you, though.
Yeah, it's been me. Gotta have some fun around
obsessed
there.
about something related to you. You can only be depressed if you're focusing on yourself. You say, "No, I'm depressed because it's my kids and they're not doing well." No, you're depressed because you feel you failed your kids. It's about you. It's about how you think what you should have done or shouldn't have done, or what someone did to you or didn't do to you in the past or the future, which don't even exist. So I have a simple goal. My goal is help people make a decision that says, I don't know what's going to happen. You might get a divorce, even though you don't think so. You might find a member of your family with cancer. You might have your house get burned down or have a tornado go by, and if you live in the same place, it happens every 2 years and you move back, we should talk, but you know. You can't control those things. I can't control those things. I don't want those to happen to you or anybody I love or anybody who's even a stranger to me, but they're going to happen. True? So if that's going to happen, I say make a decision now that says, I'm going to live in a beautiful state and I'm going to find beauty in whatever life brings me. Because life is too short not to.
So the second part, I think we've talked about a lot, about, you know, just changing your mind, about what kind of state you want to live in every day and what kind of mood you want to be in. That's mostly under your control. But I think the first part's why I sent this the other day, so we could look at it, is when you're focusing on yourself, or you can only be depressed when you're focusing on yourself because of your lack of accomplishments, your depression, your lack of quality in your life, or, you know, your lack of preparation in life. When you're helping others and you're doing it not selfishly, not for your own selfish gain, but for their happiness in life. So I'm not going to try to find another word because I'm stuck. I see it in you. I'm inspired by you, the way you do it, because I don't have a history of philanthropy or philanthropy or just giving back to my community. One, haven't had the means to do it up until recently, but not even to the degree I would like to yet, obviously. But just because I haven't really seen it, is the main thing, and haven't, you know, even thought about it. But seeing you giving back all the time and you're passionate about it, I'm sure that's one of the leading things in your life. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but it's one of the things that makes you happy and gives you joy. And seeing that you're making a difference in someone else's life when you're focusing on your kids, your grandkids, the people in the community, people that you're giving back to at work, that's part of what pushes you and what motivates you. Just from the outside looking in, I could be wrong, but you know.
No, that you're exactly right, Austin. You're exactly right. You know, and you know, before I would find myself depressed all the time. I would find myself worrying all the time. I would find myself stressed out all the time. And it was because I wasn't doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's why. And so, you know, I tried to figure it out. I tried to figure it out on my own, and I was just hitting roadblocks. I wasn't finding happiness. And that's all I was kind of looking for, man, just being happy about life itself in general, everything, every aspect of it. And so, you know, I just prayed about it, man. I asked God, you know, what is my purpose? Like you gave me life. What is my purpose in life? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? And he said, helping other people. And when you help other people, Bo, I'll begin to help you. And so I just started helping people with everything, man, everything that I could, you know, my time, money, whatever that I could, man. And that's what brings me joy. And so now helping someone, knowing that I've got that accomplished, man, I'm happy. I'm joyful. I'm grateful. I'm ecstatic, man. Just knowing and how it makes me feel. It makes me feel great inside, right? So when I'm doing that, I could be going through some stuff. I could be stressed out. I could be depressed. But doing that and giving back to somebody now makes me happy. And so whatever I'm going through, I can look at it on a happy point of view. Whatever I'm going through, because I turn somebody's negative into a positive, now I can look at it as a positive and saying, you know what? Those people are a lot worse than you were. Those people are going through a lot worse than you are. Those people have a lot less than you got right now. So what can you be down and what can you be sad about? Really, what can you be down and sad about? And that's what brings me joy. And I'm going to continue to let that bring me joy. You know, I used to worry about myself and worry about what I'm doing. I don't anymore. I just look myself in the mirror and say, you know what? God's gave you an opportunity today. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to make the best out of it. I really am, man, because life is short. And again, man, you know, I don't want to, you know, leave something behind. I don't want to leave my story behind. I don't want to leave my generosity behind. I don't want to leave my coaching behind. I don't want to leave somebody behind and say, you know what, I didn't go talk to him. I didn't give back to him. I didn't give back to her. I didn't speak up and say what I had to say, right? I didn't control the things that I can control. And what can I control? I can control me, my attitude. And, you know, with that being said, you know, me helping people gives me great attitude. You know, something that I learned from my mom, she said, respect other people. all your life. Respect other people no matter what they do to you, no matter what they say. You respect other people. And when you respect other people, Bo, God will shine down on you. And so I use that every day to let it drive me, to get that ray of sunshine, to get those flowers, to get that life that I want to live. So, I use other people to control my life.
So this one bit of
now, this one, I think this is an adaptation of the mind map that we were looking at, the map of consciousness.
Yeah, map of consciousness.
Could change your life. No, actually, it will change your life. And it's the zone. And the zone is the most powerful thing that you can use every day to slowly adjust and adjust and adjust. And eventually, your life's going to follow. So there's this thing called the emotional guidance scale. And it's basically an instruction manual to get the best out of you, get the best out of your day, and live this life of higher frequency. It tells you what to do. But there's this window of time when you wake up, and this is why sleep is so important. You have to have enough sleep. You wake up, the first thing you need to do is click into the zone. It's a feeling thing. I don't get out of bed till I
want to pause it right there, bro. That's part of my biggest thing is clicking into it as soon as I wake up. That's hard for me.
It's hard for a lot of people.
Do you have any advice for that?
I do. I have a lot of advice for that. When your alarm clock goes off, say it to yourself right now. Say it to yourself right then. When your alarm goes off, say it to yourself right then. Don't wait. Don't say, it's time to get up. Don't wait that 5 seconds, right? Mm-hmm. We watched a video last week. It said 5 seconds. You got 1 second. You got 1 freaking second to go into go mode, right? I know it because I do it every day. I catch my 1 second like, man, I'm going to sleep in today. I did it this morning. And then my alarm goes off at 4 o'clock. I said, man, I'm going to sleep in today. I got an extra 15 minutes. Man, I can make it to Austin's by 6 o'clock. I can get my workout in and get coffee. Then I thought, I can't do it because I'm waiting a second. I'm waiting a minute. I can't do it. I can't do it. So right then, you got to click into the zone right then, right? You have to, and that's my advice for you. That's my advice for you. When you go to hit that snooze button, when you go to say that that's when you effed up. That's when you effed up, right? You messed up that morning because you didn't immediately go into that zone. Now, I'm not saying you can't get yourself back into that zone because it takes, sometimes it takes a little bit of different stuff to get you in that zone. You may need to get up, you may need to work out, you may need to drink some coffee, right? But you still got to get in that zone. Even like me, before I used to think that, I had to wake up and I had to drink me some coffee to get in that zone. Mm-hmm. I don't now. All I got to do is just wake up. Wake up is the beginning of your day. Waking up is the start of it. Right? Drinking coffee is just the second level of it. I'm up now. I'm in that zone. Let me drink some coffee to get further in that zone. Don't just set an alarm. Don't just set an alarm. Make a title for your alarm. Make a title for your alarm because when that alarm goes off and you look at your phone, it's going to tell you right then to get in the zone. So this is what I want you to do, Austin. Your alarm for to get up in the mornings now, your title is get in the zone. Get in the zone because you got to train yourself every morning to get in the zone, to get in the zone. I got alarms and you know what they are, right? At 10 o'clock, eat big, right? Eat big. Don't eat small. Don't eat little. Eat big, right? Eat big. So not only do I got to eat big, right? And then my next one's eat big, right? And then my retainers, right? Pick up Jay's vehicle. Eat big, right? The first thing in the morning when my alarm goes off in the morning is get to the grind. Get to the grind. Get to the grind. Get to the grind. So when I see that, it programs my mind now, regardless if I'm in the grind mode or not. At 4 o'clock, it says get to the grind. So now I'm in the zone. Now I got to stay in the zone, right? And there's things in the zone that I can do, like working out, drinking coffee, stuff like that to keep me in that zone. So that is my number one thing. Title your alarm. For you, hey, get in the zone, whatever it may be. So again, guys, when your alarm goes off in the morning, get up. Don't wait a second. Because as soon as you tell yourself, I'm tired, that's how you're going to feel all day. As soon as you tell yourself it's going to be an okay day, it's going to be an okay day. But tell yourself right now, I like it. I like it. As soon as it goes off, get in the zone. right? And you'll stay in that zone all day long, no matter what happens.
I think so. I think just by like hearing what you're saying and just by translation and by my own experiences from doing this podcast, getting up for the podcast is so much easier at 5:15, 5:30 versus trying to get up at 5:30 on just a regular day where I'm not doing anything for the next 2 hours. So I'm like, all right, I can sleep until 6:45 because I'm not doing anything for the next hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I think I need to find something to fill my time in the mornings versus just getting up in the morning because I work out at night when I work out. So I don't work out in the mornings like you do. So I need to find something that fills that time. So now, do you think you would still get up at 5:30 in the morning or 4 in the morning if you didn't have to work out?
Yeah, I would.
You would now?
I would now.
But starting out, would you have?
No, starting out, I wouldn't. Starting out, I wouldn't. I would sleep in like normal people do. It's because, there was nothing for me to get up to really go do, like working out, stuff like that, right? But no, I wouldn't. Now I would because I would find something, again, like you said, to find something to do. And now me getting up now, regardless if I'm going to work out or not, I'm getting my mind right.
Okay, so this is the feeling. What's that say? This is the zone up there in the green. So feeling, I don't know what that says down there. But anyways, so I'd have to pull up side by side, but I think this is a little more modern take on it. That's why I saw it, so I thought it was interesting. The emotional guidance scale. So I guess someone else just decided to make their own translation
same thing.
of it.
Yeah, same thing.
So we won't go through the whole thing, but I think when we go through it, I think this is a little more understandable adaptation of it that we can go over. But I guess waking up through the zone 7 through 1, where would you say you woke up this morning? You have contentment, hopefulness, optimism, positive expectation / belief, enthusiasm / eagerness / happiness. And you have passion and then joy, appreciation, and love.
I woke up with all of them. I woke up with every one of them. I woke up with joy knowing that I'm just alive, just that I'm alive. I woke up with passion is because you got to be passionate about the day when you go into it, right? I woke up with enthusiasm because now I know I'm going to go to the gym and get my mind right, but also my body right. I was eager to get there is because I knew I had to get there, get the pump in, and get here for the podcast. My positive expectations is always positive. It's because you got to be positive. You got to look at it from a positive aspect. And I've said before, there's always good that comes out of every bad. I was relieved when I left the gym this morning is because I knew that I felt a little bit sluggish. My arms were a little bit sluggish, but I knew that I was in the gym working out for my health and my mind and my body. Optimism, I'm always optimistic about everything, man. You have to be. You can't always look at it from a negative point, Hopefulness, I'm always hoping for the better and I'm always hoping for the best, even in the bad times. And my contentment, man, it was, I'm content, and want to be content of making this podcast work, making people realize and understand that, this is everyday life and it's just not a joke. So, I woke up with all of them. I think sometimes they're stronger than the other, but I've been trying to wake up like this for the last 3 years, and it's been tough, guys. I haven't always done it, and I'm just telling you right now, just continue to wake up like this. Let something drive you, get some passion, be super excited, be optimistic, and have some enthusiasm about your day because it'll be gone like that.
I think the main ones, I'm not a little bit of joy, appreciation, love. I'm not quite to that point in my life where I just can, I'm joyous about everything because I haven't accomplished what I would like. I'm appreciative and I love my family and the friends around me, but I'm appreciative for them. But the main ones, I'm not content, so I wouldn't say that I woke up with that. But I would say I woke up hopeful. I woke up optimistic, which is, I think you're kind of splitting hairs there, but I think
Yeah.
the difference would be hopefulness. You are, you're kind of, I'm going to use the word in the definition, you're hoping for things to happen without necessarily taking action.
Most definitely.
And optimism, you are looking at it from the frame of I'm hopeful that things are going to happen, but I'm optimistic about it as well because I put in the time and the effort. I'm prepared.
That's right.
So I'm confident in my ability. I'm confident in the preparation that I've come up with. Positive expectation. Positive expectation. You have a positive expectation of the day, of your week, of the month, of the year, of the things that you've prepared yourself for. So you are confident in your abilities. Like you said, Conor McGregor has said, I'm confident in my ability. I'm confident in my preparation. No one works like me. I mean, that's just, for instance, he's not alone, but many successful people, if not all successful people, are confident in their preparation. And there's no coincidences in that aspect. Is they know that they are prepared to take on any objections in life, anything to overcome obstacles. They know that they can overcome them. Enthusiasm, eagerness. I was actually, as soon as I was up, the fog was over a couple minutes in. I was, enthusiastic, eager, and happy that I get to do this because I know what kind of effort that I put into setting all this up and spending all this money on the equipment and, taking advantage of the opportunity to move across the hall into a bigger apartment versus, living in the one bedroom and having to do it out of my living room. So now we actually have a studio. For those of you who don't know, we're in my master bedroom in my loft, and we're using this as the studio versus, I was going to do the smaller room right back here, but everything wasn't going to fit. It was going to be a little crowded if it did fit, and it just was going to be kind of tight. So I was like, you know what? Why do I need to sleep in the master bedroom? It's just me. So I put all my sleeping stuff in the smaller bedroom and turned this into a studio. And, I'm happy with that decision. I was able to hang the green screen, which I jerry-rigged it for sure, but you guys can't see that, and you never will. Just the way I've hung it. But I'm passionate about doing this. I'm passionate about being successful. And just something that I want to do. I've been talking about it for years, and it hasn't been a quick decision. I have, said that I wanted to do this podcast for years, since before I was at Carter County Dodge. I had the idea. I wanted to start it. I actually had a co-host who, one of my buddies I used to work with, and he was going to co-host it with me, and he, decided that, he had to do some other things with his life. And I let that deter me from doing it. And then I actually released like 1 or 2 short episodes on my own and then decided to put it back off because I got lazy and I got content with where I was at instead of pushing through it and then holding myself accountable and doing what I told myself I wanted to do. And, I kicked myself because where could I have been 2 years, into doing this thing, 3 years into doing this
Absolutely.
thing, if I had stayed consistent.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm passionate about it, and I don't think there's any other reason that I can get up at 5:30, because I'm not a morning person. I haven't gotten up at 5:30 since football.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and that was because I had to do it.
Yeah.
That's just one of those things. But I think that's why I need to find something else in the mornings to help me start. At 5:30 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., whatever the time may be.
Yeah. Yeah, I look at that, man, and I sit here and always and I get guys a hard time, man, about listening, listening, and I'm laughing right now is because before, man, about 4 years ago, I wouldn't have heard nothing Austin said other than that he wants to get up earlier. I mean, really, that's all I would have heard him say. But, I'm starting to listen and have passion for people is because, again, it drives me. It drives me. And so, you know, you said something that you need to find time, or you need to find something to take up your time to help you wake up in the morning and wake up with passion and you know, being optimistic and go ahead and getting up, or wake up. I should say, let me break it down, or wake up in the zone. You want to wake up in the zone. And you said you had to find something to replace that time with. Well, you know, I would say, because I look at the podcast and the way that it's assisted you out with getting up earlier, feeling better, being more passionate. I see how that's operating for you, right? So the next days that you have to get up at 5:30 when we're not doing the podcast, which is, you know, Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, when you wake up in the morning and just put on your mind that you are doing a podcast, right? I am doing a podcast today, but it's solo. My podcast today is solo, right? I'm going to talk about myself and what I can do, how I can do it, right? Have that podcast with yourself in a way, you know, and when you're up, you know, looking at that, you know, and if you don't do it that way, do it this way. When you wake up on those days, think about something on the podcast. Think about, you know, how you're going to edit it that day. Think about, you know, what you're going to put on the green screen that day. Think about how you can make it better that day. And not saying that you have to do any physical work. You ain't got to do no physical work, but just think about those things. And I think right then, you know, it would put you in a zone to go ahead and, you know, continue to get up on those early days. And, you know, kind of times like that's kind of what I do on Saturday and Sunday, because I don't get up and I don't work out. So I just kind of put myself in that mode a little bit. I say my prayer and be like, I'm finna go work out, but I'm not physically working out. I'm working out my mind. So maybe that'll help you.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start getting up and doing some of the editing.
There you go.
And cutting it into short form clips.
There you go. There you go.
Instead of having to try to do everything at night.
I was going to say that to you. I was going to say that to you, but you've already recognized what I was trying to tell you, right? That's what I was trying to tell you. When you get up on the mornings and you do it, you think about it in the evening now. In the evening now, you have a little bit more time for yourself to monitor yourself, to better yourself, and, you know, go through the map of consciousness or the emotional guide scale, or just sit back and take it all in and just take a breath and stare at the ceiling. You know, sometimes you need that too, you know, but now you'll have a little bit more time in the evening to, you know, relax a little bit and not have to get it all in. You know, I know sometimes when you're working at night, the night seems like it goes faster during the day, you know, because it's dark outside and, you know, hours are passing you by and you're sitting up and you're thinking and you figure out that I got this time this evening. But then you look at the clock, it's 12 or 1 in the morning and you're
7
like,
o'clock turns to midnight.
Yeah. Like you're like, oh, crap, I didn't get really nothing done. Is because you're super relaxed in the evening, I think, more than you are in the morning time. So
I showered yesterday, and then I decided to take an Epsom salt bath because I was pretty sore.
Yeah.
And then I was just kind of playing on my phone, playing a little game. And it was like 7:45, and then I looked up. All of a sudden, it was almost 10 o'clock. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, there you go.
I had to get out, and yeah, man, night will pass you by real quick. Just like life will pass you by real quick.
Yep.
And I think you got to get to work pretty soon. But,
yeah, that's one of the reasons I get up so early, guys. That's the first reason I started getting up so early, because I was not super tired, but I was tired in the evening, and then I would get worn down, and then my excitement would go away, is because that tiredness started kicking in. And so that's another reason I started getting up super early.
When are we going to have our first interview?
We got to have it soon, man. We got to have it soon. So, you know, we want to bring people in that are business owners that to pick their brains and understand, you know, how they made it through the tough times, the good times, and, you know, how they became a business owner, and, you know, what made them want to become a business owner. So anybody out there that loves getting on camera and loves talking and, you know, loves telling your story to help other people, we would love to have you here.
Absolutely. I mean, we have a couple people that we wanted to do to interview, and they happen to be business owners. So I was like, you know what, let's turn that into a series. Obviously, we can interview people who aren't business owners and talk about their story as well. But I think that would be very cool, because the title of our podcast is Loosely Business. So
absolutely,
it's not just about business, not just about, you know, life. We have fun, we do whatever, cut it up. But I think it would be very cool to get that perspective that, you know, we might not have with the little nuances and intricacies of running a small business or a larger business, you know. And I think that is something that can scale eventually. And I think that would be something very beneficial to both of us, actually.
Yeah, absolutely it will. So tomorrow, tune in, man. We're right back here at Loosely Business tomorrow. So between now and tomorrow, we'll try to have you a guest here so you can ask questions so they can tell you, again, their story, how their business is helping other people and how their business helped them get to the spot that they are right now.
Get up, get out of bed, and get going.
Living for weekends, wishing I could take a break from this world. Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something